keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like it's gonna be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, but your big moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's on the tools. She come on ask me why I keep calling her sister because her make me snooze. I wanna just like it was then I promise.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got LeBron James, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with LaVine, and there's Jared Allen. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, they've got Trae Young. Durant is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Grayson Allen. And it's Porzingis in at the center, filling out the middle. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
That's a great finish from J.A. A high percentage look inside from a very high percentage shooter.
Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Young passes to Porzingis. Durant with a wide open look. Carries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, James. Back to LaVine. A three ball. Out to Thompson. LeBron sets the screen for Thompson. Shoots over Dort. Thompson misses. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Dort passes to Porzingis. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Porzingis is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Count the basket.
And Porzingis at 7-3 doesn't just go through, he goes over contact.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Allen.
Jamal Murray.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Allen, a screen on Durant. Shot clock at 5. Chalk up 2 there.
Oh, textbook pick and roll there. James doing a great job breaking down the defense.
DiVincenzo against Young. Porzingis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Young passes to Porzingis. The 3 from KD. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Knicks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, James. Over Young. Offensive rebound. Kick out to LaVine. Allen with the screen for LaVine. Good on the jump shot.
And running the pick and roll to perfection there. Much easier to execute when you have a handle like LaVine.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Dort finds Murray. Young outside. There's the 3. And James pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Nice shot by Thompson.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Driving the lane. Pass to Murray. Back to Durant. Fires away from outside. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Here's LeBron.
And LeBron used to getting hit. This is the level of attention this man attracts from the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And both free throws good for LeBron. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Hawks making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Young. Hasn't made one yet. Allen passes to Young. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. To halt the run. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Atlanta again missing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And let's swing it over to Shams Charania, who has the latest scoop on activity in the Western Conference.
Thank you, Kevin. The Memphis Grizzlies showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season. They were looking to land someone that instantly elevated their offense, so you can understand why Zion's name was at the top of their list. I'm hearing chatter that they want to reshape their offense around Williams' explosiveness and try to make scoring as easy as possible for him.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And Young kicks to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Outside, Dort. Allen against Thompson. Here's the 3. Allen's shot is off. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Rockets. James, and that comes off the assist by Levine. And it's 6 points for LeBron.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Craig is a player. How long does the excitement of a new season last?
I'd say it starts to wear off right about now. You got to start bringing your own motivation to every game, and you need to provide your own energy.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Allen outside. Porzingis with the steal. Young up top. He's covered by Grant. Outside for Durant. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Allen, a screen on Young. Here's Buffkin. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Allen against KD. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Back to KD. 6 to shoot. And finished off by KD.
Yeah, a lot of years behind Kevin Durant, but that doesn't mean he's still not going to get up.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New York Knicks. 4-point game. There's 38 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the middle. Trying to find Wagner. Gets it to him.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And Durant gets double teamed. Outside, Dort. The Hawks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Porzingis finds Young. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And Trey doing a good job exploring, trying to find those soft spots in the defense.
Wagner as screen on Young. Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty.
The previous play is under review.
Certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Knicks out front, up 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That'll be a 5-second call. Grant the pass to James. Wagner as screen on KD. That's good from Wagner on the assist by LeBron. Wagner's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. The Hawks trail by 5. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. LeBron James is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Walker. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position.
All of that happening because Porzingis moved well off of the screen to find the space.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the sustained greatness of LeBron James, just something when you take a step back, you really marvel at. We truly have been witnesses to something special.
And New York making a change here. Miller's checked in. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Here's James following the score by Jamal Murray. Grant the pass to Wagner. Kevin Durant with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And stolen by Wagner. LeBron with it. Guarded now by Durant. LeBron right to the finish.
Love how quickly the King got out there. The first 2 steps getting that break started.
And Young, here we go. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Grant gets a wide open look. That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. Now it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
And Young kicks to Porzingis, 18 feet out. And it's Wagner with the rebound. New York shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Bucket is good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Young looking it over. Next to Porzingis. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Grant against Dort. LeBron, good. LeBron's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Turner's checked in for Porzingis. P.J. Washington comes in for Kevin Durant. Hart, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Drew Holiday in for Trae Young. And a new group in for the Knicks. Jared Allen's checked in for Mo Wagner. Thompson comes in for Grant. Zach LaVine's checked in for Miller. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Johnson. Now here's Murray. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Turner with a screen on LaVine. Murray. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
DiVincenzo finds Allen. Outside, James. Clock at 6. Stolen by Washington. Murray down low. Guarded by LaVine. Hart the pass to Murray. Washington sets the pick for Murray. From the high post. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for LeBron. Now here's Allen. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Grant's got 6 points.
Well, nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And, Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Well, Jamal Murray at his size, the one impressive thing that stands out to me is that he will willingly go right at the defense.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Grant. Allen, a screen on Washington. Here's Grant. Rebound by Murray. The Hawks trail by 6. 1:46 left in the second quarter. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hands it from downtown.
Makes decisive decisions on the hardwood. Once Turner saw the catch and shoot opportunity, he was locked and loaded.
Now here's Thompson. Grant outside. To the inside. There's Allen. That's good on the assist by Grant. 6 points for Jared Allen.
Allen rolling with some force, or at least the force he can muster. He can be useful in the pick and roll.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Allen's checked in for Atlanta. A minute 20 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Holiday. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Turner. Hart with it, picked up by Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. 1:03 left to play in the first half. Washington sets the pick for Holiday. 5 to shoot. Pass to Washington. Here's Turner.
He could be a disruptive defender. Jared Allen in your face. Tough to get past him.
Here's Thompson. Now here's DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
40 seconds left in the first half. DiVincenzo against Holiday. Washington with a screen on DiVincenzo. It's Turner, high post. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
Levine against Allen. Outside, Levine. Up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, Coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hello and welcome. LeBron James in the spotlight again. He has been getting it done.
I feel like we've done this a million times, maybe 1,000,001. Talk about LeBron having a huge first half, but the man is ageless. There's only one king, and it's him.
Talking about LeBron on our halftime show, a tradition since 2003. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. Low-key Christoph wants to know, Shaq, what's the best nickname that you've ever created for somebody else?
I gotta go with one of my more recent creations for Domantas Sabonis. Lithuania Lasagna, a.k.a. Sacramento Specialty.
Ooh. Usually save the best nicknames for yourself, but I got to give it to you. I like that Lithuanian lasagna. That's pretty good.
Hey, the nicknames never stop for the big fella.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
Lou Dort out there with Durant. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Knicks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 6. Murray outside. Outside, Porzingis. Clock at 4. Durant just inside the line. The Knicks pull it in. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up winning. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Here's Murray. Jared Allen making his last shot. Murray outside. Outside Durant. Pass to Young. Back to KD. From downtown. Dort kicks to KD. Off target from outside.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
The Hawks trail by 11. Young up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. The Hawks again can't hit.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Young outside. Porzingis sets the pick for Young. Durant with a screen on DiVincenzo. Young from outside. No good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
New York moving the ball around, and a wide open look for James. Off target from three-point range. On its way from Young for 2. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Pass to Durant. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. New York leading by 13 from deep. James, and the Knicks miss again. The Hawks have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Murray. Back to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. 2 points. 7 points for Porzingis.
And Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7-3. He can hurt you in there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Atlanta making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Porzingis. Washington comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Holiday in for Young. And a switcher also for New York. Grant, he's checked in for Levine. Now here's Allen. 8 points for him. And it goes down 2 points. Grant's got the lead up to 13 now for New York.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's New York. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Holiday against DiVincenzo. He can't get that one. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
Dort finds Turner. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
New York leading by 13. And here is DiVincenzo. James and LeBron throws it down.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
Murray, the pass to Washington. Murray against Thompson. Pulls up, down low, and stolen